Hey kids, can you all hear me? Can you all see me? Perfecto. Yes. बोल दो yes ma'am. Good yeah. Sorry guys, 2-3 minutes late हो गई, 4 minute. I was recording something and then I had to upload it. I had a meeting. मतलब ऐसे काम चल रहा है back to back. Good evening, class 11th batch of 2023 and I'm sure some 2022 aspirants also. कैसे हैं? नया topic. We're going to be starting the brand new topic called neural control and coordination. So I hope you're all able to see me. You're all able to hear me. 1 second. Yes. Right. So, okay, perfect. Right. Good Vipranshi, Ushla, Asna, Jasarotia back from the 5 p.m. classes. Good. Let's get started. Neural control and coordination. It's going to be an amazing class. We're going to be studying about the nerves. Good evening. Make sure that you're liking, sharing, subscribing because your likes are your attendance. So come on, first of all that I want each one of you to do is to mark your attendance. So please mark your attendance on my screens right now. Right now, attendance mark ho jani chahiye. Present, perfect. Chalo, let's get started. Question number 1. कि सब लोगों ने बुक ले ली है 2023 के लिए. Also the book is like really important. It's a very important book for NEET 2023 as well because 11th के questions हैं which you need to be doing. Present, new kids, old kids, perfect, and start solving. Tell me how much are you scoring. Give that book a test and tell me how much you're scoring for all your problems. I'm always there with all my students. You can also follow me on Instagram at Vani Vedantu. अगर आप Insta पे हो so that you can tag me in stories and I will always be there to try and solve all your problems. क्लास के बाद कराऊंगी ह्यूमन हेल्थ एंड डिजीज एंड गो गेट दिस. मुझे 1.5 साल लगा, 1.5 years to write this book. Why did it get so delayed? All of this I'm going to be talking about this. Neural control and coordination we're going to be doing in today's class, continuing it in tomorrow's class, and tomorrow's class we'll try and finish off human health and disease. So इसी बात पे हो जाए. Make sure. Thanks Prinsu. Like, share, subscribe. Prinsu, I was wondering आपने मुझे एड्रेस कहाँ भेजे, मेरे तक पहुंचे नहीं है. टेलीग्राम पे कहाँ पर? So let me know. So guys, make sure that you're liking, make sure that you're sharing, subscribing, and let me tell you about CBSE Term 2 crash course. अगर आपके 11th का syllabus बचा हुआ है half, and 12th में वो cover नहीं होगा, board exams की भी problem है, join the crash course for CBSE Term 2. It can really be helpful because crash course का price है just 899 for 1 month. इसमें आप अनलिमिटेड पढ़ाई कर सकते हो because thousands of micro courses are there. You have to use the code VD Pro. जनवरी से मैंने शुरू किया था. There are live interactive classes in which you can ask unlimited doubts in the class, after the class, classes on MCQ, classes on time management, classes are there and recordings are available after the class, assignments are there, handwritten notes are there. Thousands of micro courses from which you can learn, right? Apart from that, mock tests, chapter wise assignments, everything is there. Righto, today is my first day. Prerna, welcome to the class. Mark your attendance. Zahara, I loved your comment on Vani the Voice. Also Zahara, it was a very beautiful comment. Namami, tell me about the book. Excited for your book. Is it available online? Yes, it's available on Amazon. I think the link is there. राइट. अरे रौनक, तुम तो मेरे ओल्ड स्टूडेंट हो. हाउ कम दिस इज योर फर्स्ट क्लास? झूठे. Don't lie. Okay, so let me show you guys. Go on the home page. This is the lecture which is going, and this is what it is. Amazon. Yes, this is the link. This is where it is available. You can just click on this link and also leave a review. Let me know how it is. So this is the book. You can order it from here. Okay, perfect. चलिए, so let's move forward. Liar, ओम विकास जन्ना. चलिए, तो जी आगे बढ़ चलते हैं. हमारी क्लास इधर है. स्लाइड शो हमने स्टार्ट कर दिया है. चलिए, so open your copies everybody. Let me read your chats. Done? ओके, चले स्टार्ट करें. Okay, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. कहाँ गए हो? हमार पेन कहाँ गए हो? हमार पेन तो पॉकेट में है. Okay, now no talking and telegram ID है compassion and gratitude. Yes. तो चलते हैं आगे. Neural control and coordination. Coordination is a process through which two or more organs interact and complement the function of each other. Right? Your brain is telling you to raise your hand. Bhumika raises your hand. My brain is telling me to call out Bhumika. I say Bhumika. Is that clear? Is that clear, everybody? So, is there a coordination? Is there a coordination, Devang? Thank you, Devang. Is there a coordination? I immediately read. Devang said, I ordered your book. I said, thank you, Devang. So when there is a coordination between two or more organs, when they're going to interact and when they're going to complement each other, and this class is going to be purely in English because that's a language from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from the easternmost corner of India to the westernmost corner of India, from the northernmost corner of India to the southernmost corner of India. Everybody understands. Please pay attention. Let's totally rock today's class. So neural system is the one which is an organized network of point-to-point connection. What was the hormonal system? Shreya, can you answer this question? Princey, can you answer this question? Chitra, can you answer this question? Thanks, Usha. Yes, definitely it's for 2022 and 2023 ASH vlogs. So, no, hormonal system was not point to point because hormones were released in the blood. Right, Purva? Hormones were released in the blood. Was it a point-to-point connection? Absolutely no. But nervous system, the nerves are going to start from here and the nerves are going to be till the end. So it is going to be a point-to-point connection. It is going to cause very quick coordination. Can anybody tell me why the word quick is written? Please tell me why the word quick. Why specifically, Vaibhav, you tell me, why have I written the word quick? Because hormones are slow. है ना भूमिका? Right? बताइए भूमिका. है ना? Because hormones are slow. Right, Suchi? The endocrine system provides chemical integration through hormones which are slow. Therefore, we also require one more control, coordination and integration, and that is from the nervous system, which is faster. Make sure that you're liking, make sure that you're sharing, make sure that you're subscribing. Every single one. I will also redo this chapter, and when I redo this chapter, I'm going to do it in NCRT. Can you all see the slides now? Loud and clear. Everybody become a part of Vedantu Biotonic right now. Neural system of animals is composed of specialized cells called neuron. What do the neurons do? Do they detect? Can you detect the impulse from your eyes? Something moves. Can you see that? Are you able to smell? Astuti? Obviously Astuti. Everybody, first writer, you on the chat section. I'm going to read your comments here. Done? Yes? So neural system of animals is composed of specialized cells called neurons. They detect. Are you able to see? Are you able to hear? Are you able to feel? If somebody pricks you, somebody hits you, are they able to receive? And then they will interpret in the brain, and they will also transmit different kinds of stimuli. They will send it back. So what are the three words? Detect, receive, transmit. Detect, receive, transmit. To detect, to receive. Do you have sensory function? R is to receive. So, is your skin sensory? Are your eyes sensory? Is your ear sensory? Are your nostrils sensory? Do you sense from these? Are they sensory? Everybody, Emily, Archita, Ash Vlogs, Usha. Is it sensory? Stimuli both within the body. Can you feel that there is pain here? Can you feel that there is discomfort within the body? There's gas building up, there's headache happening, there's pain in the stomach happening. Can you feel within the body and also outside the body? If something is happening, you're able to feel that. Do you integrate? Do you, whatever information you receive, do you integrate? Do you process that information? Do you store some of it as memory? Do you understand if the pain is too much? See, you can walk and you can suddenly hit your hand somewhere. Will you create a big issue? But if you cut your finger or something, will you create a big issue? Yes. So do you also integrate information? Do you store some aspects? Do you store some information as memory? Do you remember some things? Do you make decisions based on old memories? Do you reciprocate in appropriate behavior? If you have your worst enemy who's coming from in front of you, you will look at the other side. But if you have your best friend, you will have a big grin on your face. If you don't like somebody, you will turn back, you will pretend you're talking on the phone, you will do something else. Is that clear, everybody? Sami, is that fine, everybody? Are you understanding? So do you integrate information? Do you respond in a appropriate manner? Do you store some aspects? Do you store information? And then do you respond back? Will you kick the football? Will you slap somebody? Will you punch somebody? Yes. Will you look at samosa and do wow? Will you look at jalebi and do and macaroni and pasta and cheese and potato and everything? Salivate, right? If there's somebody who's in front of you and your teacher is talking nonsense, will you look at your friend and say, "Isko kuch nahi aata hai," and smile? Yes. Will you wink at your old friend? Will you do high five? Will you do all of this? Right? So you have motor functions also, contraction of, and your mouth will salivate. When you're meeting your best friend after such a long time, because of COVID, you could not go back to your grandparents' house. You're meeting your nani or your dadi after such a long time. Will you look at them and will tears flow down? You sing bye-bye to your parents next year and going to college. Khushi ke aansu, hostel life, party zindabad. Right? So your glandular secretions are also motor. So these are the basic functions of neural control. You have sensory to receive, you have motor to act, and you have integrated. माँ बाप को दिखाने के लिए रो रहे हैं, मन ही मन लड्डू फूटिंग एंड फूटिंग. अब जाके देखना कैसा YouTube चैनल बनाऊंगा. एमजोनियन आंचल तिवारी. Yes. एमजोनियन दीपांशी, श्रेया नंदी, एमजोनियन, ऐसा बनाऊंगा मैं. माय फर्स्ट कपल डांस, राइट? प्रीतिराज मेदी, माय फर्स्ट कपल डांस, फर्स्ट टाइम इन ऑन डेट, एमजोनियन पृथ्वीराज मेदी. अब मम्मी पापा को क्या पता ये कौन सा यूट्यूब करते हैं. यस, खुशी के आंसू, राइट एवरीबॉडी. बनाएंगे जाकर ऐसा अनबॉक्सिंग स्टेथोस्कोप, ऐसे ऐसे वीडियो बनाएंगे चमकते चमकते. अपना टेलीग्राम चैनल भी खोलूंगा, एमजोनियन प्रीति एम्स. यस, खूब मजे ब्लॉग ही ब्लॉग बनाऊंगा, दिल्ली में गेड़ी मारूंगा. तो यही तो करेंगे आजकल के बच्चे, प्यारे बच्चे. You everybody, I think that's really nice. It's so good. So many of my students, you remember I don't know, I think 23 batch also should know her. You remember Pungolu? Yes, she has her own YouTube channel. So many of my kids. And प्रीतिराज की मॉम मेरी फेसबुक फ्रेंड है, तो प्रीतिराज की मॉम ने आज सुबह फोटो डाली थी. यस, मतलब एकदम ऐसे मजेदार वीडियो बनाएंगे. यस, चलिए आ जाइए. नर्वस सिस्टम इन वेरियस एनिमल्स. So this is an important slide. Please pay attention. Nerve net होता है, arranged in a web-like system of neurons, right? A nerve net kind of a thing is there. Nidarians, जैसे जाली की तरह, it's a web-like system of neurons. Nidarians, ladder-like. Ladder, you know what is it? It's a stepwise ladder, right? हम तो बुढ़े हो गए यार, 12 साल से पढ़ा रहे हैं. जमाना तो तुम लोगों का आएगा, एकदम ऐसे वीडियो बनाओगे, शॉर्ट्स बनाओगे. Yes, Deva Prasad. Okay, biotonians turn to amazonians, turn having fun. Vlogs बनाओगे एकदम. Yes. ठीक है, आ जाओ. Ladder like, see, nerve net are connected by long nerve cords. मैं तो फोटो पोस्ट करने से पहले इसे 100 बार सोचती हूँ, यार ये फोटो अप्रोप्रिएट है, ये डालना चाहिए बच्चों के सामने, ये कपड़े ठीक है, बच्चों के सामने ऐसे बोल सकते हैं, बच्चों के सामने ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. मतलब ऐसे दिमाग के अंदर ऐसे 50 फिल्टर होते हैं. इज इट अप्रोप्रिएट, इज दिस अप्रोप्रिएट, इज दैट अप्रोप्रिएट, इज माई स्पीकिंग अप्रोप्रिएट, व्हाट आई एम वेयरिंग अप्रोप्रिएट, व्हाट आई एम, वेयर एम आई, विच प्लेस, इज इट अप्रोप्रिएट, you know what I'm writing, is it appropriate, फिर जाकर पोस्ट होता है कुछ. तुम लोग तो एकदम ऐसे yes, having fun, done. But I look forward to all of this from you guys. It's so nice, but pay attention back into the class. Now, so you have a nerve net. Nerve net are found in Nidarians. It's an MCQ question. It's a web-like thing. You can have ladder like the diagram which I've drawn. And there are two nerve cords, right? These two can be the big nerve cords. Can be the big nerve cords, and you have ganglia. Ganglia is nothing but a group of nerves. It's like a meshwork. It's a group of nerves which are located in the head region, right? So on the head region, you could have like a group of nerves, which is a ganglia, which is called the cerebral ganglia. It's found in flatworms, and highly developed nervous system is found with the brain, with the spinal cord in vertebrates. So it started with a net, then it became ladder shaped with the cerebral ganglia, and the one which has a spinal cord, which is a brain, which is the most well developed, is the one which is found in vertebrates. Let us look at the nerve. Can you see how the nerve is sending impulse? Such a beautiful one. See the dendrons. The dendrites are going to collect it, right? And see how the impulse is going to be passed. Can you all see this? How are the slides, everybody? Yes, no, Sneha? Can you all see this? Prinsu, Gun, and I want to see it from Prinsu this year. So neuron is a nerve cell with all its branches. See the branches, the beautiful branches are there. These branches are the ones which are going to receive the impulse. So branches में इस direction में जाएगा. Can you see? This is called the cyton. The cyton is equal to the cell body. The cyton is going to have the nucleus. The nucleus will look at the information, will decipher, will integrate the information. The cyton will also have the Nissel's granules, which are like the proteinaceous granules. The Nissel's granules, which help in formation of acetylcholine or neurotransmitter. So a nerve has branches. The branches are called dendrites. The dendrites which are attached to the cyton. Can you look at which side the information is going, Suchi? Dave, can you see? The information is going to this side. The information is going inside the cyton or the cell body. This part from where the axon is going to arise, this part is called the axon hillock. It's called the axon hillock. What is it called? Tell me. It's called the axon hillock. The hill-like. The axon hillock. What is the axon hillock going to do? The axon hillock is going to reach into the axon. Now, the axon is the one which conducts the nerve. The axon is a part which is very, very long, right? So, the axon is the one which is going to conduct. The axon is a part which is really, really long. Now, this axon can be of two types. अगर तो axon सिर्फ ऐसे information को pass कर रहा है, इसके अंदर से information is passing like this. Suppose this is the axon. There can be one more type of axon. Let's make it like this. This axon has got specialized cells. These specialized cells on the axon are referred to as the Schwann cells. What are they called? They are referred to as the Schwann cells. What are they called, everybody? They are called the Schwann cells. These Schwann cells are the ones which go in concentric manner. ये गोल 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 घूमेंगे, right? And guys, come on, mark your attendance. Everybody, make sure that you mark your attendance. Make sure that you like. Make sure that you share this video. You become a part of Vedantu Biotonic, because daily at 5 p.m., 7 p.m., 9 p.m. we are going to cover the entire syllabus of biology. तो ये क्या करेगा? इसके ऊपर गोल गोल घूमेगा. Once it turns around like this, it produces something which is called the myelin sheath. What is it called, please, everybody? It turns around to form something which is called the myelin sheath. गोल 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 गोल. ये myelin sheath जब produce कर देता है, right? ये देखिए, यहाँ भी गोल गोल घूम गया myelin sheath. इसके ऊपर भी गोल गोल घूम गया. So बेटा, बीच में थोड़े थोड़े gaps रह रहे हैं. आपको नजर आ रहा होगा अभी. There are little gaps. देखिए, जहां पर माइलिन शीथ नहीं है, जहां पर माइलिन शीथ नहीं है, बाकी जगह माइलिन शीथ है. These small gaps where there is no myelin sheath, these are called the nodes of Ranveer. Ranveer Singh नहीं है, Ranveer Kapoor नहीं है. They are called the nodes of Ranveer. What are these called? Nodes of Ranveer. अब जो information आएगी, right? मान लीजिए ये साइटोन था, तो पहले में तो इंफॉर्मेशन ऐसे जा रही है बीच में से, पर अब जो इंफॉर्मेशन आएगी वो इंफॉर्मेशन ऐसे जंप करके जाएगी फ्रॉम नोड ऑफ रैनवीर से आगे. कैन यू सी दैट? ऐसे ऐसे. आपने कभी हैव यू सीन डॉल्फिन्स इन द वाटर? आती है, दिखाई देती है, उनकी पीठ का फिन दिखता है. हैव यू सीन डॉल्फिन्स? लेट मी शो इट यू. कभी देखा है? राइट, लेट्स लुक एट दैट. डॉल्फिन्स इन वाटर. वीडियो देखते हैं. मुझे मतलब ऐसे टाइप की डॉल्फिन दिखानी है आपको. देखा है ना, ये अप इट गोज, डाउन इट गोज, उसका उसका सिर्फ पीछे वाला फिन दिखता है. इट कम्स अप. ये देखो, ये देखो, सिर्फ वो अब तो ऐसे करते हैं, अदरवाइज यू कैन सी दैट. यस एवरीबॉडी, जल्दी जल्दी वो पानी के नीचे जाती है, फिर ऊपर निकल के आती है, फिर नीचे जाती है, फिर ऊपर निकल के आती है. आपको सिर्फ वो ये सिर्फ फिर नजर आता है व्हेन इट गोज लाइक दैट. करेक्ट? तो ऐसा ही गया, फिर जंप मारा, गया, फिर जंप मारा. दैट इज नथिंग बट रेफर टू एज सैल्टेटरी कंडक्शन. ये कौन आ गया जी? ठीक है, दैट इज कॉल्ड द सैल्टेटरी कंडक्शन दैट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. तो मान लीजिए ये आपकी नर्व है, तो वो सिर्फ नोड्स ऑफ रैनवीर से जाएगी. पहली नर्व में कैसे जाना था? ऐसे नॉर्मल. और दूसरी नर्व में क्या था बेटा? ये आपके नोड्स ऑफ रैनवीर है, राइट? बीच बीच का पार्ट, बीच का पार्ट. तो नर्व कैसे जाएगी? ऐसे जंप करती हुई. दिस इज कॉल्ड द सैल्टेटरी. सैल्टेटरी इज अ वर्ड व्हिच मींस टू जंप. इसे कहा जाता है सैल्टेटरी कंडक्शन. मान लेते हैं इसे कहेंगे ए, सैल्टेटरी कंडक्शन को कहेंगे बी. Which one is faster? Anybody? Which one is faster? Blackboard भी कर देंगे Ash Vlogs, एक दिन white board को भी enjoy करो. Which one is faster? Which one is quicker? Obviously the saltatory, the B one, when it is jumping, फटाफट से jump करेगा, hop करेगा. आपने बचपन में वो sack race करी थी? जंप करना पड़ता था सैक रेस में. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू पार्टिसिपेटेड? बोरी में पैर रख के स्कूल में कोई स्कूल चिल्ड्रंस डे फंक्शन वगैरह होता था, सैक रेस, राइट? सो यू गो जंपिंग अराउंड, राइट? दैट इज नथिंग बट द सैल्टेटरी कंडक्शन. सो आपको दिख रहा है नाउ? कैन यू सी नोड्स ऑफ रैनवीर? ये दिख गए नोड्स ऑफ रैनवीर आपको, राइट? इसके ऊपर से जंप करके इंपल्स जो है वो आगे जाएगी. Let us look at the structure of the nerve in a lot of detail. Right? Are you loving the slides? How are the slides today? Tell me. Aren't they beautiful? You're able to understand everything. You're able to see everything. Right? Obviously, Zahra, sack race से ज़्यादा fast normal race होता है, because आप देखो उसमें कैसे jump करते हो पैरों से. Right? मैं सिर्फ ये बता रही हूँ दोनों पैर आप एक साथ कैसे jump करोगे. Right? Otherwise, saltatory is much faster. Always slides are OP, right? Cyton, cyton रहा ये. अब ये रहा न्यूक्लियस, न्यूक्लियस ये. अब न्यूक्लियस के आसपास का जो एरिया है, राइट? पेरी का मतलब होता है अराउंड, कैरियन का मतलब होता है न्यूक्लियस. तो न्यूक्लियस के जो आसपास का एरिया है, आप उसे क्या बोलोगे? आप उसे आसपास के एरिया को क्या बोलोगे? बताओ अर्चिता, व्हाट आर यू गोइंग टू कॉल? न्यूक्लियस के आसपास के एरिया को क्या कहोगे? पेरिकैरियन. आई विल डू दैट निधि. व्हिच मेल? आई हैव सो मेनी ईमेल. क्या कहोगे? पेरिकैरियन. इसका एक और नाम होता है सोमा, मतलब बॉडी, सेल की बॉडी. साइटोन, सोमा. इसमें दाने दाने हैं, ग्रैन्युलर. ये दानों को क्या कहते हैं? मैंने आपको बोला वो जो दाने 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 हैं उनको क्या कहेंगे? बताओ पाउलमी. दे गोइंग टू बी कॉल्ड द निसल्स ग्रैन्यूल्स. राइट? सोमा का तो मतलब बॉडी होता है, बहुत सारे दाने, राइबोसोम्स वगैरह होंगे. दे आर गोइंग टू बी राइबोसोम्स एंड दे आर गोइंग टू बी अ लॉट ऑफ ग्रैन्यूल्स. These granules are called the Nissel's granules. What do you mean by basophilic? That means they are going to stain with basic dyes. अगर acidic dyes के साथ stain होंगे तो उन्हें कहेंगे acidophils. So these are the ones which are going to stain with basic dyes. Is that clear, everybody? Is that clear, everybody? They're going to be staining with basic dyes, right? समझ गया? Everybody, write it on the chat section, please. Very nice, very nice. Large spherical centrally located nucleus with single nucleolus. Single. Large spherical nucleus and single nucleolus. Nucleus के अंदर how many nucleoli can you see? How many nucleoli? Only one nucleoli. One single nucleolus. But they have a lot of fibers, small threads, lot of fibers. What are the fibers called? Neurofibrils. What is the function of neurofibrils? Conduction of nerve impulse. Fibers are there for conduction of nerve impulse. How many nucleoli can you see? One. There are a lot of granules. Do the granules stain with basic dyes or acidic dyes, Rahul? Nidhi? Rahul? Tell me, Suchi, do the granules stain with basic dyes or acidic dyes or neutral dyes? They stain with, good Shreya, they stain with basic dyes. Baso, phili means to love. They like basic dyes. They call the Nissl granules. The Nissl granules produce protein. Right, Prashant? What do the Nissl granules do? They produce protein. For protein production, do you require rough endoplasmic reticulum? For protein production, do you require rough endoplasmic reticulum? They produce protein. The protein helps in synthesis of neurotransmitter. NT is neurotransmitter, not NT Ramarao. Right? They produce protein. For production of protein, you require rough endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum helps in production of lipids. The rough endoplasmic reticulum, इस बार तो 700 पार, पक्का 700 पार बेटा, मैं बता रही हूँ, मेरे से पढ़ लो. बायो तो टेंशन लेनी नहीं, फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री के लिए क्रैश कोर्स ज्वाइन कर लो यार. सारा दिन तुम्हें फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री डुबा देगी, बस फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री के लिए क्रैश कोर्स ले लो और जो मैं कराती जा रही हूँ बस उस बुक से टेस्ट देते रहो. मैंने इतने कई मुश्किल क्वेश्चंस डाले, तुम्हारे होश उड़ जाएंगे, तुम्हें लगेगा यार ये क्या हो गया, पढ़ा ही नहीं है. फिर कई क्वेश्चंस इतने सिंपल डाले, कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ जाएगा. कई क्वेश्चन डायरेक्ट एनसीईआरटी से, कई क्वेश्चन टोटल घुमा के, कई ट्रू एंड फॉल्स, कई मैच द फॉलोइंग, कई डायग्राम बेस्ड क्वेश्चन, कई डायग्राम में कुछ ऐसा पूछ लिया तुम्हारे होश उड़ जाएंगे, यार ये क्या हो गया. You be like, ये क्या से पूछ लिया मैम ने, ये का कई इतने मुश्किल है, तुम्हें लगेगा यार ये तो चैप्टर ही नहीं पढ़ा. फिर दोबारा चैप्टर पढ़ोगे, कई इतने सिंपल है, लगेगा यस पूरा खिचड़ी. मतलब यू विल बी लाइक वाओ. उस क्वेश्चन को पूरा 2-3 बार कर लेना, रट्टा मार लेना, टोटल रट्टाफिकेशन कर लेना, फिर कुछ भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है. एक बार बस उतने रट्टे मार दिए ना, दैट इज इट. You really don't need anything else. Just by heart it, and if you do it, nobody can stop you from getting 360 on 360. Right, everybody? Like that's the minimum. That's the you will be like 355, 60 तो है ही. And then tell me some questions. Like ये कहाँ से आ गया यार? I'm like total out of question. मतलब total ऐसा लगेगा यार ये कहाँ से आ गया. Some questions will be like यार ये तो yeah. Then 5 ऐसे आएंगे. One question will be like you'll always be thinking यार कभी भी ध्यान इधर नहीं भटकेगा. 1.5 साल लगा है यार, 1.5 साल, 1.5 year. Yes, to just do that. From January 2020 to 2022, 2 years हो गया है. Yes, फिर full syllabus test. चलो आ जाओ, जल्दी जल्दी वापस आ जाओ. So mature neuron has no centriole. This is very important. What is the repercussion of not having centriole, Ronak? What is the repercussion of not having centriole? Tell me. Repercussion of not having centriole. Done? बताओ. No division. What is the repercussion of no division? never divide. They won't divide if after maturity. This is a very important word. When they are immature, they can divide. Right? बहुत सारे क्या होते हैं? Mitochondria. Why? Because you require energy. Why do you require energy? Again to produce neurotransmitter. Impulse conduction के लिए energy चाहिए ना भाई. Without impulse, right? Minus 70 millivolts sign, but that's out of context. Impulse conduction के लिए energy चाहिए. Is that clear? बेसोफिलिक याद रखिएगा, रफ एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम याद रखिएगा, न्यूक्लियोलस याद रखिएगा, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया याद रखिएगा. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अब आ जाते हैं न्यूरॉन के प्रोसेस पे. प्रोसेसेस क्या होते हैं? ये डंडियां जो निकलती है. अगर ये न्यूरॉन है, ये डंडियां, what are they called? They are called the dendrites. What are they called? Dendrites. There are two types. अगर ये नर्व है, ये क्या है? Dendrites. ये क्या है? Dendrites. और ये क्या है? Axon. Is that clear? Dendrites and axons. So there are two types. The processes are of two types. One of them are called dendrites. One of them are called axons. That is the reason, Emily, neuronal disorders are very difficult to treat. Alzheimer's disease, very difficult to treat. Parkinson's disease, very difficult to treat. Paraplegia, paralysis, very difficult to treat. Why are they very difficult to treat? Beautiful question, Emily. Because the nerve cells don't divide. That is why Alzheimer's disease, no cure. That is why till now Parkinson's disease, no cure. That is why amnesia, no cure. Right? Where do dead nerves go? They remain there only. They don't go anywhere. Right? Nerve cells don't divide. They don't regenerate. And that's the reason why paraplegia, hemiplegia, quadriplegia, paralytic attacks, paralysis don't really have a lot of cure. Because the nerve cells don't divide after maturity. And guys, you've got to make sure that you like, share and subscribe. Is that clear? Done? You have, ma'am, what's number? Please give me. What do you want, Prasant? What number you want? My phone number? Sorry. What else? My bank account number? Sorry. What number do you want? Only two numbers I can't share. Yes. Can we move forward, please? I told you just now, science minus 70 millivolt. NCERT मार्किंग करवा दूंगी बेटा. 5 बजे वही तो करवा रही हूँ. और क्या करवा रही हूँ 5 बजे? भरतनाट्यम है, मुद्राएं करा रही हूँ 5 बजे. कहाँ से आ जाते हो बेटा? 5 बजे शाम को एनसीईआरटी मार्किंग ही तो करा रही हो. नो प्रशांत, वो तो मुझे भी नहीं आती. ताता थैया गा रही हूँ मैं, तुम लोग ताता थैया कर रहे हो. यस, 5 बजे एनसीईआरटी मार्किंग ही तो करा रही हूँ. 2 चैप्टर्स करवा चुकी हूँ. दे दो भी ध्यान. सारे चैप्टर्स करवा दूंगी 5 बजे की क्लासेस में. एनसीईआरटी मार्किंग ही करवा रही हूँ. इज दैट क्लियर? प्रशांत says, ma'am, is your book for NEET? No beta, no. It is how to dance and cook. Vani ma'am is a beautiful dancer. She likes to sing and she's a fabulous cook. 101 recipes to lose weight, especially by Vani ma'am. 101 recipes to lose weight, 10 surs to master, 20 steps to master. आइए चलिए. कहाँ से आते हैं भाई? यस, इन सुर को लगा डाला तो लाइव झिंगा लाला बाय वानी मैम. ये खाना खा डाला तो लाइव झिंगा लाला बाय वानी मैम. यही 100 रेसिपीज टू लूज वेट फॉर ग्लोइंग स्किन फॉर स्ट्रेट हेयर, ओनली इन वानी मैम्स बुक. यस, so there is dendron, dendrites and axon. पहले पढ़ते हैं dendrites के बारे में, इनके बारे में. Are they going to take signal towards the nerve or away from the nerve? बताइए. Is this going to take signal towards the nerve or away from the nerve? Towards the nerve. Right, everybody? Nerve impulses towards the cell body. Most important. Away कौन लेके जाएगा? Away, axon. A for axon, A for away. Dendrite लेके जाएगा towards. Is that clear? भाई रोस्टिंग लेवल ओपी पे ऐसे सवाल पूछेंगे. मैंने लिखी है बुक स्टॉक मार्केट पे. मैं बायो का टीचर थोड़ा ना, कॉमर्स पढ़ाती हूँ. स्टॉक मार्केट 5 ट्रेड सीक्रेट्स, वानी मैम की किताब. पिछले 12 साल से मैं नीट के बच्चों को पढ़ा रही हूँ, तो मैं किस पे किताब लिखूंगी? मतलब लाइक 5 बजे की क्लास इतने दिन से एनसीईआरटी पे चली आ रही है, फिर भी आ जाएंगे। अरे एनसीईआरटी करा रही हूँ बेटा वहां पे, राइट? अभी मेरे को स्टॉक्स का स नहीं पता, कुकिंग का क नहीं पता, डांसिंग का ड नहीं पता, सिंगिंग का स नहीं पता, ठीक है? अब मैं फिर क्या करूंगी बेटा? मैं इसी पे लिखूंगी ना किताब। ओके ओके निधि, ओके। सच में गुण यार कुछ भी, मतलब मैं ऐसे बोलती हूँ भाई मैं पढ़ा दो, मैं क्या करूँ? देख, कभी मैं गार्डनिंग पे किताब लिखूंगी, ओके, कभी स्पिरिचुअलिटी पे किताब लिखूंगी, अग्रीड, पर अभी मेरे से स्पिरिचुअलिटी कौन सीखेगा भाई? ऐसा तो मैं कोई बाबी नहीं बनी हूँ अभी तक, है ना? ऐसे तो मैंने कोई गार्डन ऑफ बेबीलन नहीं शुरू कर दिया अभी तक। ताजमहल का गार्डनर मुझे ही रखा गया है, प्रधानमंत्री के घर पौधे लगाने मैं ही पहुंचती हूँ, कोई बहुत बड़ी नर्सरी खोल दी है मैंने। अभी तो मैं जिस सब्जेक्ट में थोड़ा बहुत जानती हूँ, यस डेफिनेटली ज़ारा। चलो कब, यस dendron. There are several short, they are very short compared to the axon. See, the axon is very long. Dendrites in comparison are very short. You should remember nissel granules. They are chromatophilic substances because they get stained. Tapering, branched process. They have neurofibrils. They have these tubes to conduct impulses. They have nissel granules. They have mitochondria, and they carry the impulses towards the cell body. Everybody, pin drop silence. Is that clear, everybody? And the axon has got Schwann cells. The axon has got Schwann cells. Listen, my family is outside. I will go out of the room and they'll be like, तुम्हारे बच्चे क्या कर रहे थे? हाँ, तुम इतना इनसे गप्पे क्यों मार रही थी? चुपचाप पढ़ लो अभी. Keep quiet, otherwise I have to pitai on the camera only. They must be thinking what is happening. Thank God it is not a live class. Otherwise all हंसने की आवाज आ रही होती बाहर तक. हा 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 हा. लोग मुझे कहते होते वानी मैम बायो पढ़ाती है कि लाफ्टर चैलेंज की जज है. नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू टाइप मेरी भी आवाज आ रही होती है, अर्चना पूरन सिंह टाइप. हा राइट. चलो सारा दिन ऐसे चीची करवा रहा है बच्चों से, नालायकों से. ये देखो इनको शुरू हो गए नालायक. Okay, so axon is very long. Axon is cylindrical. It has a uniform diameter. It is not like this. It's not. This is dendrite. It is tapering like that. Tapering towards the end. See, and very fat once it goes within. See. Let me draw it properly. Okay. See. This is dendrite. It's tapering inside. Can you see that, everyone? Can you see that? But this is uniform. It's uniform. It'll be this much only. It's uniform diameter. That's very important. Very few books tell you this. It arises from the axon hillock. This is from. This is the axon hillock. It only has branches at the end. Here it has branches in the end. What are the end branches called? What are these end branches called? These ones? Telodendria. MCQ question. And the end branches have a synaptic knob. Can you see the knob? The end branches have a synaptic knob. The synaptic knob has secretory vesicles. I am going to be discussing that in tomorrow's class. Telodendria has end branches called synaptic knobs. Now, can you differentiate, even board exams mein aa gaya agar, can you differentiate between dendrites and axons as a board exam question? Can you differentiate as an MCQ question also? And can you see the beautiful myelinated nerve? देखो गोल 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 बीच में nerve है. गोल गोल गोल. न्यूरोफिब्रिल्स दिख रहे हैं nerve के, न्यूरोफिब्रिल्स फाइबर्स, छोटे छोटे फाइबर्स, न्यूरोफिब्रिल्स. Axon diameter का, mitochondria, गोल 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 गोल. Anybody from Goa? Goa they make a special cake. You can see the video of the special cake. It's called bebinka. It's round and 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 round. It's called bebinka, right? So that's a myelinated nerve and it's going to jump. It's going to jump. Whenever there are two nerves, a nerve and a gland, a nerve and a muscle, when signal is being given, there can be two nerves. It's called the synapses. There can be two nerves. It can be nerve and a gland. It can be nerve and a tissue. Synapses is the junction, it's the terminal of one neuron and another neuron. It's a muscle or a gland. तो एक muscle के ऊपर nerve जा रही है, gland के ऊपर nerve जा रही है. Is that clear, everybody? That's a synapses. Syn means together. So synapses is the junction between the terminal of one neuron and another neuron, or a muscle or gland. Is that clear, everyone? Am I clear, everybody? Right? Satvik, I'm speaking in English now. Don't ask me to speak in French and say mademoiselle. Right? I can't. Courtney, I don't know what you're expecting. You expect me to behave like the Queen of England? I'm speaking very much in English. I don't know if there's some other English which I don't know. आज तक मेरे से धोखा हुआ. मेरे mom dad ने तो मुझे यही English पढ़ाया. Oh my God. मुझे English भी नहीं आता. Shit, अब मैं कहाँ जाऊँ? मेरे को तो यही English आते हैं. Yes? So, synapses is the junction between the terminal of one neuron and another neuron. It could be nerve and a muscle. It could be nerve and a gland. It's called a synapses. So, information goes from one nerve to another nerve with the help of a synapses. Information goes from one nerve to the muscle with the help of synapses. Information goes from one nerve to the gland with the help of synapses. Right? And it always synapses through the telodendria. Very important information. If you have any problems in your physics and chemistry, your biology, I don't think so there should be any problem. But don't take your physics and chemistry lightly. Don't just depend on YouTube teachers, because the doubts of physics and chemistry are the biggest termites. They will make you hollow from inside. If you don't give tests, you will not know where you stand. Give tests. Imagine we have two separate batches for PCB. Every batch is unlimited micro course. You understand once, second time, third time, fourth time. One lecture you can watch live from different teachers, unlimited number of times. You will get free access to crash course, KVPY free, NEET crash course free, CBSE crash course free, 20 hours of sessions per week, Vani ma'am's classes, 14 books will be home delivered to you. Every book will have a QR code. You scan the QR code and you come and see the class. Just get the scanned QR code. Test practice कीजिए. Right? Class teachers से doubts लीजिए. ऐसा और कहीं भी नहीं होता है. You will not find this anywhere. Correct, everybody? Don't you miss this opportunity, guys. कोड रहेगा आपका वानी सूद की क्लासेस अगर लेनी है, मे क्लासेस लेनी है, एट अ प्राइस ऑफ जस्ट 1350. कोड इज वीडी प्रो. एक बार दिखा देती हूँ, देन आई विल कम टू द टाइप्स ऑफ न्यूरॉन्स. राइट. Okay, let's just show you what it is. अगर आपने नीट 2 years पढ़ना है, यहाँ आ जाइए. Right? And this is the pro membership का page. Just apply the code VD Pro. Correct? यहाँ जाइए. Click here and just enter the code VD Pro. आ जाइए. So there are 3 types of nerves which are there. One type of nerve is called the sensory neurons, which is going to sense. It is going to take impulse from the, what is this? Peripheral nervous system to the central nervous system. So it's going to take impulse from the eyes, from the ears, from the nose, from the mouth, from the skin, from any part of the sensory nervous system and take it to the central nervous system. So it takes to the central nervous system the sensory signals. Interneurons are the ones which are in between, sensory or motor के बीच में. The signal which is coming and the signal which is going, what lies in the middle is the interneuron. They are located entirely in the central nervous system, the ones which integrate. They will see smell is coming very nice. Wow, go to the shop, eat something. Some dirty thing is lying there and it's stinking. Go away from there. So that's called an interneuron. And motor neuron is the one which gives the signal to the effector cells. Which gives the signals to the effector cells. So let's look at a diagram for the same. Right? ये रहा आपका sensory axon. इसने dendrites ने information को pick किया. Nothing else can pick information. डेंड्राइट्स ने पिक किया. मान लीजिए एंड न्यूरॉन्स हैं, इसीलिए स्किन में हम हमेशा क्या कहते हैं, स्किन में एंड न्यूरॉन्स होते हैं. एंड न्यूरॉन्स इंफॉर्मेशन को पिक किया, गया गया एक्सॉन के थ्रू गया सेल बॉडी, फाइनली इंटरन्यूरॉन्स तक पहुंच गया. इंटरन्यूरॉन्स हैव बीन एबल टू इंटीग्रेट. सी क्या बात हो रही है. इज दैट क्लियर एवरीबॉडी? राइट. And then information goes to axon, which is the motor, and muscle or gland will act. मान लीजिए it is a samosa here, right? And somebody sees it and is very hungry. So there is going to be salivation here from the glands. Which gland? The parotid glands, the salivary glands are parotid, submandibular or sublingual. Is that clear? यूनिपोलर से मैं कल की क्लास स्टार्ट करने वाली हूं sharp at 7 o'clock. Is that clear? No, Zahara, it depends on the length of the neuron. Some of them are really long, some of them are not as long. And tomorrow we are also going to do menti. Yo everybody, I hope the class was enjoyable. Take care and most importantly don't forget to like, share and subscribe. सबसे important बात है, हम मिलने वाले हैं शाम को 9 बजे भी, because we have to do cell mediated immunity. Effective immunity को खत्म करना है and then only we will move to the next topic. So take care, lots of love, God bless you, bye guys, bye. Good evening, bye and see you tomorrow same time, same place. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe guys.